I'll give you these little bits of poetry of mine so I can leave this town with dignity and that I was not defeated as I drive back to the Barossa Valley, happy that at least I've done 3 pieces. To you guys, you, the man, you're interested, I'll do it to you alone. You'll show me respect right there and there. I've seen it. You're going to your eye, you've heard it all, my friend. So let me just do 3 pieces of my poetry so I can put my name down in history for my first recital. Please, if you don't mind. And then disaster, in the last minute it scares them, and they're off, run away, it's the end.
Run to the
It's
hills.
just so bad. So what the hell, I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm in the morning, I'm here now, I'm doing my 3 pieces on the spot, I don't care on, like, do the piece and uninterested in the subject, I've never done them, but I'm doing them now. This piece says, presenting, the beauty of decay. The beauty of decay transforms this world in wonder each and every day as the blue skies up above conspire to gather vapor particles that form the clouds. Those clouds then take on a mind of their own as they conspire even further still. Through darkness and density now storm clouds emerge, thus they then create the perfect stage for Mother Nature to gather electric charge from electricity now is the main power, creating the potential for lightning to commence, which changes the atmosphere at a molecular level by transforming the ions within the air from negative and positive energy. The beauty of decay reveals a wonder few will never see, nor realize the significance of this divine miracle gifted to us. All from the alchemy of the universe, this drives matrix of physics at every level. The feeling of this charge within the air always makes me feel alive, just like a child without a care. There was no way I was going to be missing that spectacle, so I threw in a raincoat to get out in amongst it all. So I ventured out all around, all the other souls took shelter and hid. And as I strolled towards the parklands, it was then that I noticed the solitary figure. A man who was outside, tending to his rose garden. But I could see his pride in maintaining and admiring his patch of earth, whilst at the same time I heard him remarking about how wonderful this year's roses were, and how such a fragrant and floral variety had never been grown there before. He noticed me watching him. He beckoned me over and invited me to sample the fragrant scent of his proudly grown flowers. Why, thank you, I said. Of course I will, being the gentleman I am and always have been, whom in all honesty doesn't care much for flowers. But I didn't tell him that due to my politeness and courteous manners. So as I gazed upon his fine selection of roses, looking for the one which had captured my attention, and there it was in all of its glory, and no doubt it would have been overlooked by everybody. It was a black rose that was clearly half dying from something. Decay had set in, half the petals were either hanging off or missing. Nature at its finest were the words I remarked. It's the beauty of decay every time for me, my good man. He looked at me as if I was indeed the oddest man in this world who ever did me.